Yep, the one and only.
One time for Bailey, yo. She's taking a personal trip right now. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we all
Safe
need
travels.
Yeah.
Y'all need to get away. I need to get away out this motherfucker for real.
Yeah, a little step away is nice.
I know. Like, I was gone for them 4 days. It felt like I was gone a month for real, yo.
It gives you a chance to miss where you're at a little bit.
For real. Yeah, because by the last day of my trip, I'm always like, I need to get back to the rack.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be sitting in the airport like, please, just let me get back to the rack, man.
It is nice being like away from all your obligations though for a couple days. Just even if you got shit back home, you're just like, I can't do shit about it.
Hell
right
yeah.
now. I'm away.
Last time I traveled, I thought I lived in Vegas at the.
Was that the last trip?
That was the last trip I've been on for real.
Yeah, time is moving at a strange.
I know that was
rate.
all the way in September. It was still hot outside for real.
It feels
Damn.
recent and long ago. At the
It was
same
still,
time.
yeah. It's feeling hot outside. I feel like a long time ago now, boy. This shit was bogus.
Especially this week. This week felt like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Monday, does not feel like 5 days prior.
Yeah, man. For my job, like I got half of my team. I think I said it last week. Half of my team is out in LA, and they just getting over like the fires and shit. And like they sitting there and they were like, yeah, like the fires is smoke everywhere. We getting over it. I was like, well, it's 0 degrees.
Yeah.
She said, what I said, goose egg, 0. I ain't go to work all week. I stayed at the crib. I worked from home all week.
That's nice. I did not. I was up at 5:55 a.m. walking the
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
At work at 7.
I think we had that. We had like negative wind chills, negative 20 wind chills on Tuesday.
Yeah, it was quite cold.
Shit,
God,
I was in the crib. I finished working at the crib. I took me a shower. I put my gut flannel pajamas on.
nice. The good.
I put out me some food. I was about to cook. I don't know, my phone lit up. Picked it up. Here go Evan. Hey gang. Can you come and jump my car? I was like, oh no. Ain't this not a bitch, man? I had some tea going too.
Oh,
boy.
the herbals.
Yeah, because I was a little sick the weekend too. This week I was a little sick.
Yeah, you made some chicken noodle soup.
Yeah,
saw.
yeah, I made a
People
lot of
don't know about that side of you fully. The
Yeah,
Boyardee.
yeah, yo,
You be
yeah.
chef
I
up.
talked a little bit about when Romel was here and shit. But yeah, I had to go ahead and put all my shit on. I felt like I was in a spacesuit. Going outside for real. I had the shiesty on. I had big socks on out here helping Evan. But we got Evan Cobb running. We got him running for real.
3 minutes.
Yeah, it took like
Nice.
3 minutes. For it wasn't that
Not
bad at all.
That's not bad.
But I was driving and it was 0 degrees outside.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But yeah, I made the chicken noodles too from the Skridgy scratch, bro.
that's what's up.
You know, I had that Costco chicken. I finished the chicken. I take the carcass, boil the carcass
That
with
bone
the
broth.
vegetable. Yeah, get the broth going. I use that. But yeah, I was sick. My granddaddy fucked around and got me sick, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I take my grandma out on the weekend shopping and shit. So like, bringing in her groceries. She said, "Your granddaddy's sick. Just let you know your granddaddy is sick. He got a cold." I'm like, "All right, cool." So I'm gonna load this shit in, get up out of here before he noticed me. Brought the shit in. I was making my way to the door. He's Jumbo. That's what he called me. Jumbo, come here. I want you to take a look at the computer. I'm like, oh.
Coughing and shit.
Yeah. Next thing I know, man, I woke up the next morning. Like,
I hate that feeling. It's the worst of the worst. I had the same thing too. I can't trace my source, so at least you know where your shit came from.
yeah. Yeah, but I mean,
I'm feeling good now.
Yeah. How was your week though?
I was smooth. Let's see. It was pretty low key. Just working on music. You know, we've been working out stuff, finalizing the EP.
Hell
of
yeah.
ours, Ick and Grims.
Yeah, I guess we could go ahead and announce it.
Yeah. Ick and Grims.
The first off, me and Jamal are not going by Ick and Grims. We were together for real.
Oh no, yeah, we are. So, yeah, when we're together, we are now Ick and Grims.
Ick and Grims. for
Ick
real.
and Grims.
ICKENGRIMMS.
Yes.
Ick and Grims.
Keep
yo.
it concise. It's too. Yeah. So
And we're playing our first show with Ick and Grims too. I said it last week. I'm gonna remind y'all. Lincoln Hall, February 8th. It's a Beats and Brawl wrestling event. So we're gonna have openers, beat makers playing, and then me, Jamal, And Vic Spencer, who's a dope artist for, he been around for a long time too. He opening up, and then they go get into the wrestling, yo.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I've never been inside of a ring before.
I know. You can get on the turnbuckle.
Hell yeah, I'll get on the turnbuckle. You know how long I've waited to get on the turnbuckle and smell the air before I throw my arm up.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. That's gonna be nice. I might rap the whole verse on the turnbuckle. Maybe I'll finally do a backflip.
Yeah, I want to hop on the ropes like Jericho used to do. Jericho used to bounce on the ropes.
Yes.
Hell
yeah, man. That's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, that's the 8th.
That's
right?
the 8th.
And then there's a bunch of face value events. So let's run it. So
we might as well run through them all. So the 8th, we got Beats and Brawl, Icken Grimm's, Lincoln Hall. Okay. Then we got
Be there.
The 15th, February 15th, is Coronary's album release at Archer Ballroom. We put together for our homies in Coronary. It's a hardcore band. We got bands opening up for them. One band being Nate's band. Nate's band's first show, Sensory Impact.
Howdy, folks.
It's gonna be a time.
Yeah, Sensory Impact's first show. So make sure y'all come out to that.
I heard those demos for that stuff, and it's madness.
Yeah,
you
it's
guys don't
super
wanna miss
hard.
it.
It's exactly what I want Nate to be doing for real.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
So
great time.
yeah, that's gonna
the
be
15th.
hard. That's on the
Where at again,
15th.
Tom?
Archer Ballroom.
All right, mark that on your calendar too.
Bridgeport. Okay.
Next one.
Next one we just announced, February 23rd. We're doing another Levi's event, this time featuring the homie 8matic Logan for his album release of Paradox 3. So pull up, he's doing a special acoustic set.
It's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be nice. It's RSVP only, so make sure you head to our Instagram page or on our website. The link is up there, facevaluepodcast.com. RSVP, it's gonna be food courtesy of Dante's Pizza, beverages courtesy of Revolution Brewing, and then Levi's is also giving a special 40% discount to everybody that come to the event. So if you need to get you some jeans, you need to get you a couple fits, come on through, man. It's gonna be a time.
It's gonna be a time.
And then last but not least,
Certainly not least.
for real. Certainly not least at all. Me and Jamal, Icken Grimm's album release show, Elephant in the Room and Other Negro Spirituals. The second part of our Negro Spirituals series is dropping on the 24th. It's going to be a free Monday.
At the bottle, y'all. Empty bottle.
Empty bottle on Western.
So we got the 23rd. We're going to be at Levi's.
Yep.
And the next day, you pull up to the bottle. We're going to drop the EP that same day on the Monday.
Yep.
We got Roy Kinsey, our fearless leader himself. He's going to be playing.
Yeah.
And Prophet.
Yeah,
also be opening
and Prophet, a dope artist for real.
Super dope.
We played with her back in September for real. We were very impressed.
Most definitely.
We had to call her back up to come through. So
Yep. So it's gonna be a free Monday. So, you come with minimal money in the pocket and still have a time.
Hell
you
yeah.
can just walk on in. And it mean a lot if you guys are there for that one. All these events this month. It's a big face value February. Face value February.
yeah.
So pull
Yeah,
up everybody.
for the break, I might play a song. I might give him a little preview. Try to give him a preview.
Let's just think. Let's see how we feel.
Let's see how we feel when we get up to that point for real.
You guys do deserve it. You guys are a loyal batch of listeners, I will say. So let's see. We'll see. Because it's very good, and I think we're both very proud of it. So I don't want to spoil the.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah. We might get. I might get y'all a taste at the end. Maybe a little intro or some shit.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
What else has been cooking in?
I've been watching these all week. I've been watching these like hood documentaries for real. Like I don't even know how it started.
What are they on?
They're on YouTube.
Okay, how'd you stumble on?
It just came on for real.
Just knew.
You know how they just come on and shit.
Yeah.
It just came on. This dude's profile. His name was Young Will. He from Chicago, and he just go around to all the different hoods in Chicago interviewing people. I was watching that shit for like 3 hours for real.
Are they like full docs?
Yeah, they like full docs for real.
That's cool.
Yeah, like I think the first one that came up, the newest one he did was in Humboldt Park. I think that's why it came up.
And he's interviewing people and stuff.
Yeah,
like
just
history of the neighborhood and stuff like that.
And just talking to people in the neighborhood, and like how I love it is because like I hate the stigma that when motherfuckers say the hood, you automatically think street shit. Street shit is not the hood. The hood is the community for
Most
real.
definitely.
Like I be telling people all the time when I be like, oh, it's in the hood. When I say I'm in the hood, I mean it's people that look like me in the
Right.
It's old ladies in the hood.
Yeah, the hood is an umbrella term. It's all encompassing. It's everything.
Yeah,
the hood is also where your people are at.
Yeah, exactly. It's little kids in the hood. It's old ladies in the hood. It's niggas that work on cars in the hood. It's niggas with businesses in the hood.
Yep.
It's not synonymous with when I say some street shit. When I say some street shit, I'm talking about hustling.
Right.
I'm talking about that's what I'm talking about, lounge shit when I say street shit. And I think I consider street shit anything if you getting money out the streets. I consider you a street nigga. You have to live by those street codes for real.
For sure.
That's how I like put the distinction on it for real. But yeah, he's just interviewing and then I went and start going through it. I'm like, damn, he literally got damn near every hood in Chicago for real.
What's up. We should shout him out somehow so people know where to find him.
Young Will, his name is Young Will. Hold on, I'm finna go to it.
Yeah, we put a link or something into something.
I was gonna say some of the hoods he got that I was watching for real. But the main one, I watched the Humboldt Park one, and after that, they was just rolling. I think I watched Northside. I think I watched Little Village, Auburn, Gresham.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm just like cooking and shit. I got this shit on, and he said, "Yeah, there was a nigga on there." And he was like, "Yeah, we right here on Fulton and Mayfield." And I'm like, Fulton and Mayfield, like that's my hood. That's where I grew up at for real. Like on my mama's side and my daddy's side, Austin, yo. And like he was walking around like the area around like Central and Lake Street and shit. And like, geez, so many memories over there, geez. So many memories, yo. Like he walked past, I was like, I got hit by a car right there when I was a little kid. He walked through the alley, I got hit by a car when I was a little kid. My daddy wasn't watching me. All I remember, I was in the alley.
How old were you?
I had to be like 11.
By your lonesome?
I was outside with my homies. We was hooping in the alley. We used to hoop in the alley all the time. Somebody had put a hoop up in there. And all I remember is I'm hooping. Next thing you know, I just wake up.
No way.
Still to this day, do not remember it happening.
Damn. So when you woke up, was they
ambulance?
Ambulance?
They had how they put that thing under your nose?
Oh, yes. Like smelling something?
Yeah. They put that shit on. I woke up.
Wow.
That's all I
so
looked
you got
up.
hit hard then.
Hit hard. My whole back was fucked up. I had sores all up. My whole back was one big sore. No, I went in the ambulance. They didn't take me away though. But I remember I woke up and all I looked up, I see my daddy beating the shit out this.
The ambulance is like, we gotta take him.
Yeah, I watched it. I had to hit my daddy over and tell him about it. I sent him the documentary shit and he called me. We was talking about it. That's the first thing he said. He was like, I beat the shit out that nigga. I was like, yeah, I remember.
That's hilarious.
That shit funny. Yeah, y'all. So many things. He was walking through by JB's. We used to go in JB's to get fly, get our little jabos on and shit, little fitted kappa. He was walking past there. And dude was just telling his story, and it really made me like really thankful and grateful for my parents, because like my pops wasn't always there for real. My pops was there when he felt like being there and shit. But like for my mama, my grandma, my uncle, this dude was telling his story, and his shit was fucked up for real. And I'm like, this nigga from the same hood I'm from for real. Like he's right there, Austin Oak Park area. He walking through both of them talking. From the same area I'm from. He probably a little bit younger than me. The same upbringing and shit. Like I seen the nigga. I knew the nigga. I definitely played shows with that nigga before. Like I don't know him like that, but I knew the nigga that was like that he was interviewing, and I was just like, damn. Like my life easily could have been like this if I didn't have my people for me. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So yeah, I was just like I said, thankful, gratitude.
Yes. Cheers to that.
Hell yeah. Tell us what up for that.
For gratitude. All right. What else? What else happened? What else?
R.I.P. DJ Unk, man.
That's right.
I didn't even know until you told me when I first came up.
It just happened shortly, like right before I got over here. So, that was kind of that was a soundtrack to our real adolescence.
Like when niggas was wearing them jabos and them big ass tall tees and shit. Like when niggas was layering the t-shirt. Nigga would have nigga had a Bulls fitted cap on. First off, baseball hat. I had a black shirt on, tall tee, with the red one on top of it, with the layer on the sleeves.
It's crazy.
Yeah, back in them days, back when hip hop was fun,
right? When songs had directions
and like
things to do.
Yeah, man. My niggas. I had a song I made like the. I admitted the Icky Shuffle. I ain't put it out, y'all. I gotta put the Icky Shuffle song.
Because that brings people together.
There's
a purpose.
Dancing, laughing, bring people together for real, yo. And like we missing that in hip hop, and it's not. I don't think it's a lack of it being made. I just feel like it's not what's being pushed for real.
It's just so much. It's just that was also a time where it was like. I mean, it was just less saturated. There wasn't so much shit. And that was it. So that's what we were getting. But it was great. Like, hear it to this day, and you get to say, it's not just nostalgia. It doesn't just, I don't just enjoy it because it reminds me of the time. It still just really does hit.
Yeah. Shout out DJ Unk, man. You left an impact, man. I'm always going to remember them songs for real.
Yep.
And then come on, I'm always going to stand up and hit a pool palace or some shit. Walk my shit out, G. Snap my finger.
Right.
One time for the one time, man.
Yes.
Yeah. I've also been watching that Severance show.
Okay, so season 2 dropped. I know. I watched season 1, I think, to completion.
I binged that shit, boy. I was sick, boy. I was binging that shit. Cause look, so they had the first episode was on Amazon. And like I heard niggas talking about, cause Ben Stiller directed.
Yep.
I seen a little thing talking about how Ben Stiller directing this show. It was only on Apple TV. And I seen the first episode on Amazon. I'm like, let me watch this shit. I'm like, okay.
Yes.
I kind of like this. It's definitely quality. I'm like, I kind of like this. I was like, fuck it. I'm finna just get the free trial because I know I had a free trial at Apple TV.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me just sign up for this shit. I went to sign up for it. Whole time I had this shit. Come to find out, I got this shit the whole time for real.
Same thing with me too, actually.
I tweet because my uncle got it. We on the same like Apple family plan.
Yeah.
He got it. He ain't tell nobody.
He's just at the crib watching Ted Lasso, laughing, having a time.
Yeah, I looked that shit up. My face came right up. Welcome, Perry. I was like, damn.
Where have you been?
For real. But yeah, if y'all ain't seen it yet, definitely go watch it. So what it's about is about this company, this dude that works at this company, and at the job, whatever they do at the job is super top secret. It's so top secret that when you go to work, they like erase your memory of you being at work, right? Is that sort of what it is?
I mean, I would say it's like you're almost like you say that again.
No.
It's almost like you are of two people almost in one. So like when you go up to this job, you switch to like the job you.
Yeah. So like
so you only know your job shit. You don't know what outside Perry's doing.
Exactly. It erases your whole memory.
But then you go out of work and you're back to outside Perry.
So
to prevent distractions or what?
So also for like, so it's some of that like to, for work, like so that you focus on work and so you don't know shit when you leave.
And they market it to them as like your work-life balance. Like to yourself, it's like you never went to work. You walk up in there and then next thing you know it's 5 o'clock and you walking out for real.
Yeah.
But by doing that, you essentially create two different versions of yourself or whatever.
And you are aware of what's going on. So you know while you're at work, there's a whole you that has outside life.
Yeah. But they don't remember nothing. They don't know anything about their actual self outside of work. They just know when they walk out the door, it's something else for real.
Nice concept, nice tone. It's a cool show. It's a good show. I haven't watched season 2 yet. How many?
It's only one episode of season 2.
Okay.
The new one just dropped. The second one just dropped today.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's giving me like Westworld vibes. You know how Westworld was really good when it first started?
Was so good when it came out, and then it just it got overly complicated.
Yeah, when they start putting ninjas and shogun's and I'm like, what the fuck?
I was speechless.
Turn that shit off, bro. That shit pissed me off, bro.
Jeff Wright, the dude in Westworld, like the black dude.
Yeah.
And not spoiling, but at the end of Westworld, remember he was like a robot too or something?
Yeah. The nigga from Hunger Games.
Yep. So like I know if you can't hear this, but shout out our boy Terry. I remember at the end of that season, he told me, he's like, you know how I knew he was a robot the whole time because he wore his glasses like this. I pulled the glasses to the bridge of my nose for the listener. But yeah, good Severance, good show. Yeah.
Go to the next topic, Jamal, while I find this song for real.
Okay. What's that? Oh yeah, So I haven't seen it yet, but I think it was this week it came out or last week. One of them days, the SZA Keke Palmer movie.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, just a critical darling. It was #1 at the box office, which is big because they don't do big studio comedies like that in the theaters. So like the fact that did well, and the fact that it was like a black comedy and just a comedy in itself is big for just the future of movies, because for a long time they weren't putting studio comedies in theaters anymore, you know, because it was all Marvel shit, and like anything that was a comedy would be like just right to streaming.
And
but
I hate that.
Yeah, but back in the day, you know, you would have like, you know, 10 mid-budget comedies in the theaters, and like adult dramas in the theaters, like your Along Came of Spiders and shit like that, and you're like There's Something About Mary's and that shit. But all that shit would go right to streaming because they thought there was no money in comedies at the theater anymore. So the fact that was number one, 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, led by a black cast, it's just kind of it's a big deal. So people, basically how it works is a Hollywood exec, some cigar chomping dude sees that and goes, okay, comedies now. So that's exciting. So shout out to Kiki and SZA and Issa Rae. They produced it.
They just dropped the Oscars.
Oh yeah, the Oscar noms did drop.
Did you see any of them?
I saw some. So I know what did I see that was nominated? There's some I haven't seen. Like I didn't see the Bob Dylan movie. That's up there. I think there's this movie Anora that I want to see that's up there. I really got to look at the list.
I want to see Anora.
But that looks good. But I'll watch it. I try and watch at least everything that's up for Best Picture before that shit drops. So I'll be up to date. I'll report back.
Over the break, we pulled up the Oscar list so we could go through them and see if we even know any of this shit. So
let us begin. What's Best Picture, right? Best Picture.
Yeah, we just do Best Picture for real.
All right, what we got?
So for Best Picture, we got Anora. I wanted to see that. I seen the previews for it. I haven't really seen that one yet.
So you directed that movie, The Florida Project, I believe, which is good.
Oh, true. Is that good? I seen that on HBO.
Yeah.
That shit looked weird.
It's good. But I heard Nora's really good.
Next, we have The Brutalist. I want to see that shit.
I want to see that.
I heard that shit is gnarly for real.
Yeah, buddy, shout out Jake at Good Hive and Pinko Rat. He saw it and texted me. He said, I got to go see it. He said it's like a real epic. It's like a 3-hour piece.
True.
One of those just kind of American character studies. But it looks epic. It looks awesome.
A Complete Unknown.
That's the Bob Dylan movie.
Oh, that's the Bob Dylan movie with Chalamet.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I always like, even if I don't like the artist, like I don't want to give a fuck.
You like
about
biopics?
I like biopics. Like I don't give a fuck about old Bob Dylan. But I mean that shit. I'm black, bro. but I love watching like the biopics because you could always learn something as an artist from watching like other people's stories and shit. Like I watched Elvis John, that shit was good. I watched the Queen. I only know 3 songs by Queen.
Favorite biopic, real quick. Let's a quick aside.
My favorite biopic
of a musical artist. So Ray comes to mind, even though that has like all the tropes of like all like the classic like he's addicted to drugs. But Ray really, I don't know if it gets the credit it deserves anymore.
I know mine. The Temptations.
Oh yeah, the miniseries. Yeah. Okay, if you're doing that, then I gotta go.
Is that a miniseries? I thought it was a movie. I thought that was a long ass movie.
No, it's if you're doing that, then I gotta say the American Dream, the Jackson 5 one.
Oh yeah, that was good too.
That one's incredible.
If that Temptation shit on, I will watch that shit all the way through. When it's on TV, I will sit there on Sunday and watch that shit for 4 hours.
Yeah, because it's like that shit is a classic. God, that one's good. They used to always be on TV.
I'm the best thing that ever happened to this group. No one's bigger than the group. Nobody care about you, Otis. I love that shit.
It's so good. All right, what else?
Then we got Conclave. I never heard of that before.
I actually haven't either. Allow me.
Doom Part 2.
Okay.
I need to tap into Doom because they doing a lot of Doom shit. Is that also Timothy Chalamet?
That's also Chalamet.
This nigga brewing.
For real.
Nigga, I remember when Swan was on the pod last year. It was right when Timothy Chalamet was talking about Lil B and shit. We was laughing about it. At that point, I was like, who the fuck is Timothy Chalamet?
Yeah.
All I know, this nigga is popping now. What the fuck?
He is at work.
And then
he was Wonka. He was Willy Wonka.
Oh yeah, that was him, wasn't it?
Yeah, I actually watched that.
And then they got the Dune show, because it just seemed like some shit that I would like, because I like all of that, Hunger Games and that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you like epics.
What? Yeah, when he was
Yeah.
90. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, I like all that epic like
Yeah.
sci-fi
Right,
shit.
right.
Like I love like Hunger Games on. I'm
Yeah.
watching all of that shit. Or like
You like a fantasy tale.
yeah, yo.
So is my mom. I think it's like you get finding the. I think it's the same for you. You like finding the parallels with real life.
Oh, my mama.
In the epics, because
Oh, bro.
I hear you break that shit down like
Oh, bro,
Game
for
of
real.
Thrones. You love the relating it to
Yeah.
modern life.
Especially that Hunger Games for real. I actually watched that new Hunger Game. They put out a new one. It was actually alright for real.
Yeah, I never watched any of those.
Damn, you ain't never seen none of them?
No,
You
but really,
gotta
that's
watch
not my
that
cup
shit.
of tea fully. But
You gotta watch that shit. That shit is serious for
Yeah.
real.
okay, is that the last one?
No, then we got Amelia Perez. I
that's
don't know
the
if that
movie, or are you looking at actors?
No, it's the name of the movie. Amelia Perez. I ain't never heard that shit. I'm Still Here. I never heard that shit. Nickel Boys. Never heard that shit.
That's supposed to be really good.
The Substance. I heard The Substance was really, really good.
Yep.
I want to see that shit. I'm just waiting on that shit to pop on HBO. And then we got Wiki
All right.
for
Yeah.
Best Picture. So I ain't seen none of that shit. But when I do, I'll let y'all know what I think
Yeah.
about.
Before the Oscars, we'll have X picks.
Hell yeah. The world been getting crazy, man. That nigga Trump then got up in office and he fucking wilding.
That's crazy. That was this Monday too.
That shit
this week.
crazy, bro. This nigga wilding already on Martin Luther King birthday.
Yeah, he got to signing.
You saw that nigga he had up there talking like Martin Luther King.
Yes,
Oh my God,
I
dude.
know. It's
And like Jermaine told me, Jermaine hit me up. He was like, the worst thing about Donald Trump is how funny this nigga is for real.
it's
Like I really wish
know.
it wasn't like the fucking New World Order coming in. Otherwise, this shit would be fucking hilarious. This was a TV show. It would be fucking
I know.
hilarious.
If it was,
yo.
I know. If it wasn't
He
real
had
life,
the nigga said, "When freedom ring," I was like, "Damn, not freedom ringing, bro."
I know. If it wasn't real life, it would be the funniest black comedy of all time. The
The
dark,
nigga was saying,
but
"Let
it's
freedom ring,"
it is fucking wild. And then
Snoop. I'm like, oh, I might be.
I didn't
Snoop
see any
lo-
clips of him performing. Actually,
I don't think
just
they,
saw the backlash.
I didn't see it because I started watching that shit. I turned that shit off for real. Nelly and Snoop, man, I don't did not like y'all no more, but like y'all definitely got that on y'all jacket now, bro. Snoop, you got that on your jacket
Snoop because it's like.
because Nelly
he-
made country music, so
And Snoop, you could have just said no. His hand is he does so much shit. And so
Yeah.
it's not you. I mean, I guess if the justification is it's an honor, you
Nah,
know.
fuck
but
that shit.
It's
I would have did like Steph Curry said. Hell no.
yeah, for real. Cause why?
Cause that's his homeboy. He been knowing him for a long time. And really, and like honestly, really what it is as like old black niggas, man, like we
With
don't
money
like
especially.
the far left and pushed old black niggas to right.
Well, I think as you get older, everything new becomes strange and confusing to you. So it's easy,
Yeah.
especially when you have money, to align yourself with.
Right.
I don't understand this. So
'Cause, like-
I fucking go to people who hate the new shit.
because me, I'm a moderate. I'm a moderate left. I'm in the middle left for real.
Is that you like balanced person?
You know what I'm saying? But like I could understand why, because I could understand why niggas would lean to that side, because like you said, everything that's new is, it's not that it's new, it's confusing and they not accepting of it. It's the fact that I be feeling like it's very attacking on that side. On when the farther you get left, that they be attacking niggas, and niggas do not like that shit.
No, for sure. It has you fighting for the wrong side just because and that's what sucks. It's like the horseshoe effect, where I always picture a horseshoe, like it goes in with good intent, and then by the end, like they're shouting down, doing the same shit the other side's doing.
Yeah.
Like you go in with like the good intent, like we want everyone like all
yeah,
to be
be
good,
the- yeah,
and then by
exactly.
the end you're like, you don't listen, da, 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 and then that just immediately,
Yeah, yo.
you get, and especially if you have money, it's very easy to align yourself
'Cause,
with
like-
the people who are like, shit's fucked up.
Yeah.
Now. I hate how this
Cause
shit
this the thing, like to the niggas that's on the far left, y'all gotta understand a motherfucker could hate anything they feel like hating. It's the America, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I don't like that shit, I ain't gotta like it.
For
It's
real.
America.
Yeah.
And
That
like
is true.
you just gotta accept that everybody ain't gonna be rocking with you like that for real. But still understand we all on the same team. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of shit that I don't agree with for real. But I'm not finna hate nobody that don't agree with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
I agree.
because me and Bailey was talking about this shit the other week. It's like when you doing shit and the intent behind it is hateful, it don't matter what the cause is, it's still behind hate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like sometimes you just gotta let people be what they want. Like it's America, but motherfucker want to be racist, he could be racist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I can't stop that. It's America for real. That's just what his choice is for real. You ain't gotta. But at the same time, like I'm talking about, like when niggas be attacking like microaggressions and shit. That nigga lounge, just let him be lounge.
Yeah.
You don't have to, because when you do that, you push them. Be like, okay, like, I want to be as far away from these niggas. I want shit to go back to where I could think what I wanted to think for real. And I feel like a lot of older black people fall into that for real.
Right. I mean, the only thing is that when it's the people who are, are at the level and the positions to actually make change, affect the law and affect us on the ground floor. Because like on that inauguration, you had Bezos, Elon, and Zuckerberg like up there, up front, like.
These
The billionaires, like that is the sign of like dystopia. Don't use like any movie. You don't want the billionaires are not supposed to be the people up there like that. You're supposed to be some politicians who are like the checks and balances for those billionaires. There's got to be some like back and forth. I can't imagine like how could you look at the richest people in the world and think that they have even the slightest purpose of your best interest.
Exactly.
And it's like, and then they use the topics that people on the ground floor they know will like rile them up, like trans issues and shit like that. You think a billionaire cares if someone's trans? They don't, because when you're a billionaire, you don't have to deal with anything you don't want to. So like Elon, they don't actually care about a trans issue. You can't tell if anyone's trans from a high rise building or a spaceship.
And that's the thing, G, because look, cause like the percentage, like I have so many trans friends, like very, very close to me, but like the percentage of trans people of the population is so fucking small for real. 99% of the people that be voting for them niggas for real they don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Yeah.
They give a fuck about the groceries. You know
and the rich people especially don't care.
They especially don't care
like,
for real.
Rich people don't. When you're rich, you don't have to deal with anything you don't want to. So when the richest people in the world are trying to rile you up about illegal immigrants and shit like that, does not affect them. Yeah. They just know you want to hear that shit.
Exactly, for real. Because I heard
let's not get it twisted. Let's stick together.
I heard Bernie say it. That was like, gee, like you said, the interest of the other party is not in the interest of none of these people. But like you need the middle class and the poor people in order to win. So how you gonna get them to agree to your agenda? You gotta make it about something else.
Yeah, and their actual agenda is some, like, as civilians, I have no idea of that level of evil. Like what the real shit that they're trying to do. As billionaires.
Because like I always think about this. I'll be like, it's got to be some other shit like that we not knowing about.
Most definitely.
And like to put it in perspective, like I remember when I first got, I forgot what phone it was. I got a new iPhone or whatever. I was telling my cousin in the hood for real. He, you know what I'm saying? Like he work at a warehouse, like. And I'm talking to this thing. I was like, yeah, I got the new phone. He was like, I said, I think I had the 8. I was like, I got the new iPhone 8. He was like, damn, they on 8? I'm like, nigga, how you don't know? But that's because he in a different world than I'm in for real. So he don't even know that it's a new phone drop.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Like, it's shit that they know that that we have no clue and we will never know about for real. Like, it's got to be a reason y'all still getting money. How are you still getting money? You got billions of dollars. And you still trying to get more at other people's expense.
Yeah, and
it's got to be something else that we don't know about.
And the way with the, I don't know shit about. I don't have the knowledge to really ever like even debate these topics or discuss them fully because, like I said, I'm a civilian, and all the information I get also. But I don't feel like anyone else like. All the information I get is the same information anyone else can get. You know. Which is also like we only get the information that is available to us. First of all, and secondly, it's like having the people with the billionaires having such a effect on legislation shit, being right up there, like at the inauguration front row. The little I know about shit, I know that is
It's
ugly,
crazy.
and that's bad.
That's the real war. It ain't about black, white. It ain't about gay, straight. It's about rich and poor,
right?
for real.
Because the rich people eventually would get what they want, but there was always a little pushback, and there was always some sort of agreement. But at this point, the rich people could just fucking walk straight.
That shit
they don't
is-
have to have any politician that has a little
That
bit of
shit is
integrity
crazy.
left.
That nigga Elon throwing up Nazi and shit. I'm like, that shit is crazy,
I
bro.
know.
Like, I was watching that shit. I thought that shit was AI when I first saw it.
Real. And soon enough, they will just start saying that.
Yeah. The nigga beat his chest and threw his hand up. I'm like,
Confidently.
oh my God, for
Didn't
real.
even turn it into a wave halfway out. Just straight.
And like the disrespect, bro. Like, nigga, you not even American, bro.
Yeah, because people who really love the country, that should repulse all of them.
Because that's
too.
what pissed me off the most. Like, like the racist. Like, I'm black, so like, yes, definitely fucking racist and fascist. But like, the thing that really behind that really pissed me off, nigga. This is America, bro. First off, you not even American,
right.
and you doing that shit. Like, don't you know our granddaddies and our
Right.
great uncles and shit, they fought against that shit for real.
It's
And you gonna
crazy.
stand up there and throw that shit up, bro? I don't care what he said, bro. He knew what he was doing because he beat his chest like that. The nigga was throwing his heart out. He would have been some movement in his wrist. You would have seen the wrist go up like this. The nigga had his shit straight.
Yeah, it's just a horrible. Yeah, it's fucked. Because they feel like they can completely go unchecked now.
That shit is crazy. I mean, I'm just hoping everything. I'm just hoping the concept, because I believe in the Constitution. I really do.
Yep,
And I just hope the Constitution holds strong.
that's all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because that's what it was written for. It was written to protect us from shit like this.
yeah. Let's just
And it's been holding
Try our
strong
best
for
to
all
stick
of these
together.
years. It's not the first time some niggas tried to do some shit.
It is, but I do feel like it's different though. But right now, let's move on. What else you got? What else you got? Huh?
Fuck. I had something else to say about it. Oh, I will say, out of all the lounge shit Trump doing with the
Oh, man, what you about
immigration
to do? What
shit,
you about to say?
with the healthcare shit, all the lounge shit he doing, I will say, I do want to see the Martin Luther King files, though. I ain't gonna hold you for it.
Okay, yeah.
I do want to see that shit.
Yeah, it's not gonna be. It will still
It's gonna be redacted. It's gonna be mad redacted. It's just gonna be mad. But I'm also like, I feel like they just gonna write whatever they want to write up,
Or just give you the little piece that he wants you to see. Because for him to push that, there's probably some like, the tap phone calls where he's like talking to a mistress or some shit. But like that's the
Yeah.
kind of, they're not gonna show you the shit that makes them look bad. Get real.
I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna believe whatever come out, but I do want to see what they talking about for real.
Yeah, but it's just gonna be more, just something more to divide us, more division. Because there's no way it's gonna do. They're not gonna put that out if there's something.
We gonna see.
But we gonna see.
We gonna see. Speaking of respect, man, that nigga Elon showing no respect, the disrespect.
No respect. It's Rodney.
I was that's like you was talking about like niggas thinking they above the law and shit. Like I want to talk about this on the last episode. Because like I seen that all that shit that happened. This happened a couple weeks ago between that streamer Plaqueboy Max and Lil TJ and Fabio Foreign.
What was it the smoke?
The smoking
Oh, yeah,
thing.
yeah,
So if y'all don't know, it's been a couple weeks, but if y'all don't know, like this streamer Plaqueboy Max, he had Fabio Foreign and Lil TJ on his stream. He had rented out an Airbnb for the stream or whatever, and them niggas came through, and them niggas was blowing bud and shit, and he like politely kept asking these niggas, "Can y'all please not smoke in here? Like I can't. The alarm gonna go off. I'm gonna get fined." Right. And niggas just kept blowing, kept smoking, blew smoke in this nigga face for real. And I'm just like, gee, like, just why we just can't respect each other, bro?
For real.
Like that shit like kind of pissed me off. And then the next day TJ was gonna come on his thing and be like, man, the nigga mad. And he was like disrespecting the nigga, like the nigga mad, man, I'll pay the fine for the nigga. Blah, blah.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not about that.
It's not about that, G. It's just like, can we just like respect each other, bro? And let's go back to what you were just saying about the division in the country. It's just like respect people, bro.
That's it.
Like,
Being disrespectful is not cool.
Yeah, like I hate that shit. Like I know it don't matter if you a rapper, it don't matter if you a street nigga or a civilian or whatever. Nigga ask you nicely to do something, just do it, man, because we all black.
Right?
We all black. We should be looking out for each other. Why you want your other nigga to get in trouble for real? But it's like a thing that niggas be wanting to like Just show that they better than you. You know what I'm saying? That you don't matter for real. And like,
or like just to maintain that I do it, like I can do whatever I want type mentality.
Yeah.
Which is, you should, do what you want, but with respect.
but like that's the thing. You shouldn't even want to disrespect somebody
No.
that look like you, bro.
Not at all.
This is why we
100%
can't get
agree.
nothing done in the first place. This is why all the shit we just start talking about is able to happen because we don't respect each other, bro.
Right.
Like I don't care. And then frankly, I mean, I don't live in New York, so I don't know how popping these niggas is in their city, but I don't give a fuck about no 5-year foreigner little TJ. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all niggas not no gods, and then go for like rappers and like it. That's local, bro. Like I remember like when I was first coming up, when I was like first start trying to rap when I was in my 20s and shit. Like I would see niggas in Chicago that would walk like that and just like treat niggas like shit for real. Just because you think that just because you got songs, like that don't mean nothing. You still a human being.
Right.
And then once we start traveling, going on tour, I would see these niggas from my city and other cities. And I'm like, nigga, you in the same line I'm in, nigga.
Right. I really see like lack of respect as a weakness, as much as it's in their actions they feel like they're being bold and right and tough, but really I see that shit, or like temper tantrums and shit.
Yeah.
Like that is a weakness to me. Being calm, it's being calm and collected that's the tough route. That's the fucking, to be like respectful.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, it's easy to snap and just be like but
It just shows me the reason why. It just shows me that I don't even just that like I don't have to that these niggas ain't shit for real, because that, like you said, it's
right.
I look at it like that too. It's a weak. It just shows me like your lack of intelligence for
real. It isn't
like you niggas is not smart for real. Like why would you, like I would never want to, if somebody asked me nicely to do something in they crib, bro.
For real. What are you trying to prove?
But you gonna beat me up, bro? Like because I asked you to put something out, or like, you know what I'm saying?
It is truly crazy, because it's just like, what are you trying to prove? Especially it was done like, I didn't see the video. I did read like some of the backlash.
Pass the video. I'm about to say pass the video
in
and
general,
shit.
I 100% agree.
Like I'm sure every one of us has an example where we seen somebody that had a little bit of motion. Motherfuckers have some motion and they
disrespected the space.
And they disrespect the space and disrespect, like that shit is lame to me, bro. Like
it truly is.
That's why when we throw in events, bro, like I'm trying to with all these events we got in February, I'm trying to bring the community together and show everybody that we all together for real.
Yeah.
Because we had never get nothing nowhere like trying to put each other, trying to separate ourselves from our own people. That don't make no sense.
And you'll never grow acting like that. You'll
Yeah.
never find out who you are being, because it's just being guarded. If you aren't comfortable enough with yourself to show respect, if you immediately go to the defense on some shit like that, you were just that's on you. That shit you need to work on yourself. And until you start doing that shit, you'll never grow and you'll never find out who you actually are.
Yeah, exactly. I love that, G. You will never find out who you actually are for real. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
We got time for one more topic. Yeah, we got time for one more
What you
topic.
got?
Kanye West then doubled up his money again.
Oh shit.
I seen that for real. They said his net worth $2.7 billion, and the nigga still rich homeless.
I did see some. You see some of those video drops of him working with North on music. And
Oh
stuff?
yeah, I saw that. She
That's
supposed
exciting.
to be on FKA Twig's new album.
Good for her.
I love that for real.
I know.
I'll
What'd you say?
She did a whole little section in Japanese.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. And
Yeah.
like even Kanye posted like it reigniting his passion for music. That's great.
Hell yeah, G.
I mean-
Good for Kanye, man.
Because that's
But
what
I'm-
our true artist is, honestly.
Yeah.
For,
I know one thing though. That nigga need to ship my order.
For what?
Nigga, I placed the order with his last drop for real, bro. Every day I wake up looking for the email. Like, is this shit finna come? Nothing for real. Gee, Jimmy told me. I told Jimmy because Jimmy always order out the Yeezy. Like I got a hoodie and then I got the new shoes that he had put out, the slippers. But Jimmy was like, "Gee, you will check your email every day, and then the day that you think you tweaking and this nigga just got down on you is gonna be the day that you see the email shit."
We'll see. Let us know when that comes. Because
That's how he boosted that
Yeah.
On my soul,
Yeah,
for real. That drop ship
The
shit.
Northwest album is gonna come before you get them slippers, probably.
Low to the earth. Low down to the earth.
Should we on the way? Are we gonna give them a Aiken Grimm's?
Want to give him a
teaser or
taste?
what?
Yeah, I'll give him a taste.